Hello teachers, learners, and parents. Sir Jeff po, at your service. Alam nyo ba na meron tayong website na tinatawag na DepEd Commons? Ang DepEd Commons ay binuo upang gawing accessible ang pagtuturo at pag-aaral dito sa ating bansa gamit lamang ang inyong mga smart devices gaya ng cellphones, tablets, at computers. Dito ay maaari nating ma-access ang iba't ibang learning materials mula sa Department of Education. Meron itong mga interactive materials, electronic self-learning modules, at instructional video lessons mula sa DepEd TV na tiyak na makatutulong sa pag-aaral ng mga mag-aaral galing ka man sa public o private school. Walang problema dahil welcome ang lahat dito. Para ito sa mga guro, magulang at mga mag-aaral mula sa kinder hanggang grade 12, Alternative Learning System o ALS, at pati na rin ang special education. At huwag kang mag-alala dahil kahit walang load ay maaari mong ma-access ang mga learning materials. Tama, libre ito. Ang kailangan mo lamang gawin ay i-on ang iyong data at buksan lamang ang iyong browser at i-type ang commons.deped.gov.ph. Alam na ba ng iyong mga kasamahang guro o mag-aral ang tungkol sa DepEd Commons? I-share mo na ang video na ito upang matuto rin sila kung paano gagamitin ang DepEd Commons sa mabilis at napakadaling paraan. Muli, ito po si Sir Jeff at kita-kits po tayo sa DepEd Commons. Paalam!
Magandang araw! Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETULAy upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETULAy ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng ICTS Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na Pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETULAy online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I am Tutor Apple, your tutor in English 2 for today. Okay, so I hope everyone is excited. So before we proceed to our lesson this afternoon, I request all the viewers, especially the grade 2 learners, to please prepare your learning module in your English 2. I'm going to share first my screen. All right, so can you see now my screen? Okay, for this afternoon in our English 2 Module 3, what we're going to talk about is that writing some words. So another one is a phrase or sentence about an illustration or a character. So for sure, grade 2 learners, you have done this in your previous grade level, especially in grade 1. You're done with your sentences or yung sinasabi nating pangungusap or phrases parirala. So before we proceed to our formal lesson this afternoon, we need to know first expectations. So at the end of a phrase or a sentence about an illustration or a character. Second, describe an illustration or a character. And for the third one, infer character traits based on the given illustration. So I think everyone is ready. How about your parents then? So inaasahan po natin ng ating mga butihing magulang ay kasama ang ating mga anak at ginagabayan sa pagkatuto ngayong hapong ito. Okay, so let's proceed. So, before we proceed in discussing the meatier part of our lesson, dapat alam natin kung ano ba ang phrase. So, what is phrase then? Okay, meron bang nakakaalam sa ating mga learners? Let me see if someone is answering our Facebook comment. So what is phrase or tinatawag nating parirala in Filipino? So phrase, these are just a small group of words, and typically in some references it forms the forming a clause. Ayan, hindi siya ganon kakompleto. Next. Of course, what about a sentence o pangungusap in Filipino? So in sentence, if we say sentence, it is a complete, okay, it is complete, of course. These are group of words that has complete thought. And remember, learners, it begins with a capital letter, okay? Malalaking letra, okay? It begins with a capital letter, especially in the beginning of a word. And of course, it ends with correct punctuation mark. If we say sentence, we have done that for kinds of sentences, but of course, if we say correct punctuation mark, it depends on the sentence that you're going to use. Okay, by then, let's have an activity. This is the instruction. The following pictures show some preventive measures to avoid COVID-19. Describe and write a sentence about each picture. You don't need to write a very long sentence. Just make it a simple one. Maybe it could be a 4-word sentences. It could be just 3-word sentence. All right. So let's try. Let's try this one. Some of you are giving comments. Can you give or can you please write a sentence about this picture? What can you say about this picture? This one, what can you say about this picture? Can you please describe it? Just a simple sentence for this. Anybody? Okay, you may say the boy. It could be the boy is washing his hands using soap and water. If that would be your answer, you are correct. Okay? You just simply describe it. So he's aware with his, of course, he's aware with his health. So maybe he's health conscious. Okay, what about Krisha Venice Gaa? She answered, the boy is washing, it could be his. The boy is washing his hands. Since your answer starts or it begins with a capital letter, you are correct. But then remember, if you write a sentence, you need to end it or you need to put the correct punctuation mark. What are the correct punctuation mark that you need to include then? If it is describing, you need to put also a period. Okay, to make it a sentence then, since it has a complete thought. So, Krisha, you are correct. Congratulations. What about Alma Kasipag Kamit? The boy washing his hand with soap, or the boy washes his hand with a soap or with soap. And then please include also the punctuation mark. It could be the period for it. So you are correct, Alma. Yes, it is a dot. A simple dot like this. This is a dot, another dot, or we may say a period. Okay, let's proceed for the next item. This is item number 1. And next, this one. What can you say about this picture? Can you please describe it? Describe. Tell something about this picture. The two, what can you say about it? Okay, I'll just be giving you 30 seconds then to to give your comments or give your answer in our comment box. Okay, I'm just looking also on our Facebook page to monitor those learners who participated. Okay, to answer also with our given activity. Okay, what can you say about this? Okay, it be the two or the mother and the daughter wear face masks. Okay, her mom is putting face mask on her daughter. Okay, Krisha, you are correct. And still remember to put a period at the end of the sentence. Okay, congratulations, Krisha. As well as Jocelyn, they are wearing face masks. You are correct. What about this third item? What can you say about this? Can you put or can you please say something about this picture? Kindly describe it. Remember, when we write a sentence, always begin with capital letter and ends with the correct punctuation mark. And what are those punctuation marks? It could be a period, it could be a question mark, it could be exclamatory point or exclamation point. Okay. All right, we have here Maria Lisa Custorio Samson answered, my mother is helping me put my face mask. Okay, very good. What a nice sentence. Okay, you construct a sentence very well. As a grade 2 learner, you are very good. Congratulations. Let's proceed for the next one. Okay, what about this picture? Can you please tell something about it? Okay, as well as Maria Lisa, who eats vitamins regularly. You are correct for the third item. Maria Lisa Costorio and also Alma, they take a vitamins. Yes, you are correct. Okay. Yes, congratulations. And also, may pahabol dito. The answer of Marilyn. Yes, you are correct as well. Okay. Crizia Venice Gaa. You are very active in this tutorial session. You answered first. The whole family are eating. You are correct. Okay, congratulations. Let's proceed to the next one. And also, Miss Jocelyn, the family is eating healthy foods. You are correct. What about this? Can you tell something about this picture or this image? Can you please describe this? What can you say about this? Okay, anybody else? Okay. The family is praying before eating. Okay, that's the answer. There you go then. You are correct, Miss Marilyn Juliet. As well as Editha Carpio, the family prays before eating. That's her answer. You are correct. Okay, correct. As well as the family is eating healthy foods coming from Eric Mendoza Mojica. You are correct there. Congratulations, you got them right. Let's proceed to the next one. What about this picture? How about this picture, guys? How about this picture, dear children? Can you tell something about this? They are practicing social distancing. Coming from Kizia? Yes, you are correct. Remember, especially this pandemic, especially this COVID-19, this kind of virus, we really need the social distancing to avoid some contact with it. So, yes, the three kids observe social distancing. From Manuela, you are correct. So our learners are very active for this session. Let's proceed for the next one. Okay, this activity, I think it's, of course, in your module. But what we are going to do is that you can read here a lot of, it could be phrases, since phrases don't have a complete thought. But before proceeding with this, can we have first the instruction Study the following illustration. Write the role of each community helper. Choose your answer in the box. So what I'm going to show with you is that these are the images or the pictures of our community helpers. So with the corresponding description, here are the different phrases in the box. Shall we have it first? And I'm going to read first. First, provides care to sick people. Next, teaches children in school. Another, maintains peace and order. Another one, cures sick people. Next, sweeps streets. And the last one, grows crops. From this picture, I think, can you guess the name of this community helper? If your answer is doctor, you are correct. But can we choose now the description for this community helper? If your answer cures sick people, like the answer of Ezra, May, Gragazin, Mendoza, and Krizia, you are all correct. Congratulations. Now let's proceed to the next picture. As well as Marilyn Juliet Apostle, you are correct. Editha Harper, you are correct then. Let's proceed to the next one. How about this picture? Can you describe this? This image, I know if your answer for this is what? Anybody else? From our viewers, for our dearest learners? Okay, so this picture is a police officer. Okay, he's a police officer. So what do you think is the suitable phrase for him? If your answer maintains peace and order, like the answer of Ezra, the answer of Krizia, the answer of Elma, you are all correct. You got it right. So this police officer, of course, maintains peace and order. Let's proceed to the next image. How about this one? I know for sure if you've been in the hospital, you can see her there. And of course, she's a nurse. To give a description for this nurse, what would be it? Anybody? Can you please choose your answer inside the box or in this box? Which is which? Is your correct answer? All right, I've seen here the correct answer then. The answer of Kalikere, Krazia, and Joymi, as well as Ezra. If your answer provides care to sick people, you got it right. Outstanding answer. Okay, let's proceed to the next one. What about this? I've seen this picture, of course. What do you think? He's a farmer. If he's a farmer, what is the correct description for this picture? Anybody? Okay, we have the correct answer already. Caligari got the correct answer. Grows crops. That's correct. It's obvious. He's hauling a crop already. Okay. Yes, also congratulations to Krizia, Elma, and Ezra, as well as Marilyn. You got the correct answer then. Grows crops, as well as Marcus and Editha. All right, let's proceed to the next one. What about this? I think this would be the last picture for this activity. What is this? You can see him at the school. Of course. Okay, class. Yes, dearest learners. What will be your answer then? Can you choose now your answer inside the box? If your answer is, okay, I'll just be giving you 30 seconds to answer that. Okay, we have it already. Gallagher Jocelyn Malabadan Aguila answers teaches children in school, as well as Joymi and Alma. You got it right. Your answer is correct. Since teaches children in school. And for sure, your answer here is this. And it could be he is a teacher. All right. For our next activity, are you ready then for our next activity? So with our past activities, you have already distinguished, okay? You have done already what is a sentence, what is a phrase, or we use some words for description and giving statement. So still remember when we say sentence, if we say sentence, it has a complete thought. These are a group of words that has a complete thought. And of course, still remember, it always begins with a capital letter and it ends with correct punctuation mark. Okay, let's proceed to the next one. All right. So this is our instruction then. So we have here illustration is a visual representation of a character, event, object, or an abstract idea that can help you in forming your understanding and opinion about the image. So we are going to study the following examples, but what I'm going to give to you is just I just pick one, which I just get the first paragraph on your module with this activity. Okay, let's read it. Elena loves helping at home. Okay, she waters the plants and dusts their furniture like this. She waters the plants and dusts their furniture. She helps her mother cook in the kitchen. So these are actions, okay, of Elena show that she's hardworking and thoughtful. Meaning, when she did all these household chores, we simply describe Elena as hardworking and thoughtful. Kayo ba mga bata, matulungin ba kayo sa bahay natin? Lalong-lalo na ngayong nasa loob lang tayo ng bahay dahil bawal nang lumabas. Wala naman tayong face-to-face. We just do the online learning or the virtual learning with our dearest teachers. So, inaasahan namin na kahit grade 2 pa lang tayo, marunong na tayong tumulong kina nanay at tatay. At syempre, sa mga nakakatanda nating mga kapatid. So, if you have volunteerism, of course, if you have volunteerism, that's a good trait. So like this, you can describe Elena that she is hardworking and thoughtful. So those are just simple descriptions that we have shared for this image or portrait. So this is just the first paragraph that we have picked in your module. Let's proceed to the next one. So I'm not going to finish that because I just be giving you the meatier part of this discussion, which is the sentence, phrases, and of course some other words that you're going to use with your different assessment and activities, some of your activities in your module. So can we have the first one, the guided assessment one? Study each picture. Write an appropriate word or phrase that describes the picture. Write the answer on your paper. So this is now the example. So based on this picture, you can give a phrase or a simple description like giving arms to poor, meaning, okay, or a kind person. This is an example of a phrase already. What about this second one? This is the first item. Can you give a phrase for this item? Ayun, nababasa ko dito sa ating Facebook comment na our Facebook page. Ayan, may mga batang matulungin talaga at hindi yan nawawala. Congratulations to Crizia. Opo daw, she really helps. Ayan, congratulations, napakabuting bata. Okay, for this item number 1, ano ang phrase or parirala na pwede nating isulat dito? Alright, we have an answer coming from Glizan Mihiliano Villame. She answers, saving money. You're right. O, kayo mga bata, Marunong ba kayong magtipid? Kayo ba nag-iipon din? Tingnan nga natin. Yes, thrifty, your answer is correct. That is another character trait of saving money. When we say saving money, you save money, you are a thrifty one. Okay? What about the second item for this activity? What can you see in the picture? Maybe you are doing this at home. Ginagawa niyo pa ba to, mga bata? Are you doing this at home? To your mom, to your dad, and also to your grandparents, kay lolo at lola? Wow! Ang galing naman ng mga learners natin. Ayan. So what would be your simple description for this? Using phrases. You can use some other words, of course. Okay, I have here shows respect to older people. Okay, it means you are courteous. You are correct, Jocelyn, and also Marcus. Very respectful. Okay, he answered very respectful. Yan, kayo ba? Magagalang din tayo sa ating mga magulang? Yan, matuto tayong rumespeto. Kapag yan ay nasa inyo, yan ay isa sa mga katangian nyo, ikaw ay isang mabuting bata. Let's proceed to the third one. What about the third one? Okay, of course you're doing this in your school. When you do this, especially when singing our national anthem, you need to stand properly. Okay, you stand straight, of course, and you sing the national anthem with conviction. Okay, I saw some answer here. What would be your answer for item number 3? Yun, napapansin natin sa ating mga comments na ang dami-daming mga bata na napaka-responsible. Kasi marunong silang rumespeto. Ayan, respecting our national flag or respecting to the Philippine flag. Okay, you are correct, Ezra and Crizia. What about our fourth one? What about the fourth picture? Okay, can you please describe this picture then? Can you tell something about it? Okay, I'll just give you 30 seconds to do this. Okay, what can you say about this picture? All right, this would be the fourth item then. We will move to the last one later on. Okay, what would be your answer? Cleaning her bed, the answer of Reiki. What phrase? Okay, cleaning her bed, fixing her bed. Okay, so I think almost all your answers are correct. Let's proceed to our last item. Item number 5. What would be your answer then? For sure, maraming mga bata din ang gumagawa nito sa bahay. Sa lahat ng mga batang gumagawa nito, congratulations. Malaking tulong to sa ating mga mahal nating mga magulang. Okay? For our last item, what would be your answer? Michelle answers, helping her mother. Yes, you're correct. Congratulations. Got it right. That's the answer a while ago. Helping mother, washing the clothes, being helpful. The answer of Jocelyn, you are correct, as well as Ezra, Ricky, and Marcus. All the answers are correct. And Crizia. Ayan, mapapansin natin na halos lahat ng mga sumasagot. Ramdam ko na masisipag ang ating mga learners, ang ating mga viewers na sumasagot dito sa ating tutorial session this afternoon. Kasi for sure, sila ay ginagabayan ng ating dihin at mahal nating magulang. So, that's the end of my presentation. That's the end of our tutorial session. But before leaving that, I hope that everyone understand this session. So, for sure, marunong na kayo magsulat. ng phrases at ng sentences. At ito ang pakakatandaan kapag tayo ay nagsusulat ng sentences, it always begin with a capital letter and it ends, remember, the correct punctuation mark. So once again, good afternoon and thank you for listening and viewers, parents. Bye!
Sigurado ako na marami ka na namang natutuha sa ating ETULAy tutorial session ngayong araw. Tandaan, ito ay hindi lamang para sa ating mga mag-aaral, kundi pati rin sa ating mga minamahal na guro at mga magulang na kaagapay natin para maituloy ang pagkatuto sa kabila ng nararanasang pandemya. Patuloy ding sumubaybay sa DepEd TV para sa mga araling ginawang video episodes. Mapapanood ito mula Lunes hanggang Sabado, alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 7 ng gabi sa inyong mga telebisyon. Abangan bukas mula 1:00 ng tanghali ang iba pang aralin sa ating ETULAy free online tutorial session sa Filipino. I-like and subscribe at manatiling nakasubaybay sa ating ETULAy tutorial session sa DepEd EdTech Unit FB page at Educational Technology Unit channel sa YouTube at sa DepEd Tayo at DepEd Philippines social media accounts. Paalam!